What's going on, guys? I just wanted to make a recap video on a trade I took on ES this morning. It was a pretty clean trade, in my opinion, and I thought it'd be a good first video to post. So I'm just gonna get right into it and start off with the chart on ES on TOS. So what I was really looking for was aggressive buying into it with trap buyers inside of it and even a retest, and we got pretty much all of those things, as you can even see on the tick chart right here. I'm going to be going into in depth on a delta footprint and Bookmap, so you can see more behind like the candle charts and it makes more sense. So I'm going to switch over to that right now. So I'm going to go over Bookmap and a delta footprint chart. And I have both of those open down here. I'm going to start with the delta footprint to show you what I saw while price was inside of this supply zone. But you can see all this this red, which is aggressive buying over in the overnight session. This is at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 6, and then move into the open over here. But you can see that this buying doesn't really follow through over here on this retest. There is like at 32.5, there is a lot of aggressive buying, but it instantly gets shut down and price can't move much higher, only 2 ticks. Even on the next candle, price can't even get back to where all that buying was. I also saw all this aggressive buying getting absorbed here at 4630 and like a few ticks below. But this is what really caught my eye here. This is pretty large size in my opinion. Price did move past it a few times, but it couldn't really sustain. So I saw it as like just buyers are getting weak above or just getting totally absorbed, but it doesn't really seem like there is much buying. Like I said before, besides these two areas. There is some selling though too up here, but I just really saw this as there's a passive seller in the market and he's holding price down, and buyers are really trying to move the price higher, but they can't. You can also see that on Bookmap. Well, this is the way I took it. Right here. So there's delta's positive. It's going up, even though price is not moving higher. And this is like a lot of energy for buyers to put in, even though price is not moving higher. And they're going to run out of steam at some point. That's the way I looked at it. We also saw these major sweeps come in. At the high inside of a supply, it really caught my attention. So you could see the first one right here. This was at 935. And then there was another one over here. And I got in right here. It was at, I got in at 4631. This did get bought up. I had my stop above this high right here. It was at 4634. I was only risking 3 points. I was targeting 4611, which is like my stop could have been a little wider, but this was kind of like I was looking at this as if buyers did step in and get past this, price would just skyrocket. So I was just keeping it tight, and I wanted to see what happened. But seeing this action inside of a supply made the trade high quality for myself, especially seeing all that size on the delta footprint chart. I thought that was super interesting. And we did proceed to sell off after this sweep came back up, tested, right back down. And then selling got pretty heavy. You could see here we're just blowing through all the bids down here. But I did scale out some when we got a little buying down here at 4622. That was just to protect myself and, you know, just to take some profit so the trade can't go right on me. But we did end up hitting my target down here at 4611, and we did bounce. I'll pull back up TOS for this. This looks pretty clean in my opinion. I mean, we had 2 dojis pre-market, came back in, just high wicks, just lower highs getting put in, and then the sell-off. We even did test a VWAP right here with 2 dojis, which could have been another entry for a scalp into this zone. And I think this zone was a great place to take profits. I mean, Came into it doji, got some buying out of it, nothing too crazy, and then we double bottom inside of it, came back up, selling off recently at like around 1 o'clock. NQ wasn't really super clean, but yeah, I also noticed that the dollar index was rallying this morning, which I took as confluence for the weakness of ES, as well as VIX was holding, while tech stocks were rallying this morning a little bit. Nothing major, but they were gaining some traction. But yeah, that's pretty much all I saw in this trade, why I took it and everything. But this was my first video. If you watched the whole thing, I appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. I do post a lot of recaps on Twitter. I pretty much do it daily if I'm trading. I'll just post like what I saw that day and just to review it and everything. So if you want to go follow me on there, I'll drop my link in the description. But other than that, I hope everyone enjoys their day. Thanks for watching. Peace.